All right, and good afternoon, and welcome to the PQ Sports Network coverage of Lumberjack Boys B1 Peewee hockey. There we go, taking on Bagley here this afternoon. This is your Super Bowl pregame party, yeah. My son and I were out watching some youth hockey, of course, yesterday too, and we were watching some movies this morning, and it was kind of nice just to have the morning to relax into the day. But then all of a sudden it's 3 o'clock, and we're like, oh my, we got to go play hockey again here today, getting ready for the Super Bowl. It is Bemidji and Bagley. Pat, recall the score the last time we played Bagley? We won. I know that. We had one of those doubleheader days where we went up to River Falls, and then we came back through Bagley. I want to say like 6-3, something like in that realm. We get some professional analysis from Jeff Lave here too. Jeff, you need a microphone? No, you're good, bud. Oh, boy. Have a good night. Jeff Lave, one of the officials here, and we have. Jeff just came up and said hi. The refs, Bemidji, we got a good reffing crew here in Bemidji. We genuinely do. We've got a lot of bodies, a lot of people helping out. Here's Bemidji game in the zone. It's Puschinsky trying to backhand it into the crease area, and he gives it to Garrison, who tried to slip it out in front for Grant. Nice little passing play starting to develop here. Here's Williams trying to get it down to Thatcher. Thatcher fumbling a little bit, and now Garrison has it in the corner. Garrison, short side shot. It's going to all off a skate back to the top of the zone, offside. Dragging the line and comes all the way out. Bemidji will have to move it out in the face-off the top of the blue line here with 17 minutes up on the board. And Bemidji after it, loose puck. Williams in after it along with Garrison on that far side right in front of the Bagley bench. Garrison got a piece of it, and it'll be Bagley with it. Loose. Williams still barreling through it. It'll be Puschinsky back to Williams again. Williams over to Garrison in the middle, and couldn't get a shot away. Knocked off, but good puck possession from this line as they gain the zone. We'll change things up 51 seconds into this first period of play, and Bemidji and Bagley here from the BCA this afternoon, getting ready for the Super Bowl coming up. Let it kick off at about 5:30, so we're not going to miss too much time. I know earlier in the week, happened to be around some other coaches at different levels of hockey, and there's a loose puck as Bryce Sherwood almost had himself one as it's fired in around behind the near sidewall, and it's Bryce. Went hard into that dasher board. Clay, a little poke check deep for Grand as he throws it around. Hendricks and Sherwood in after it. It'll be Grand as well, and then Clay hops over his stick. Maybe a bit of a 2-on-1. Odd man rush developing here for Bagley as they go down the left wing. Puck to the middle. That one intercepted. I think Seibel got a piece of that, and away goes Bemidji. It's Hendricks gaining the line. Gets in deep. Got a man out in front. Grasped by a couple of Bagley Flyers as they get it back out to center ice. Minute and a half. Away goes Bemidji in behind their own net. Bryce back to the point. Lossing, long shot here. Almost redirected for Thomas. I don't know, my return is gone. I may still be on the air. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure where the audio went there, at least on my end. Van Vink goes D to D. It'll be Gould. Slipping it to the middle. Gets by Lossing, and now skating well down the near sidewall. Kaiser in after the puck, rather. Van Vink got a piece of it too, and now Bagley back the other way. Going to gain the line to the middle. Long shot coming, and Everhart's going to pick that up.
We may not have lost the audio out to YouTube, but at least for a moment, we're good. Off some legs, and Bagley off the draw. It'll be Clay getting in the zone. Clay down to the right wing. It's by a man. Eventually Bagley knocking it off. Clay gets it right back onto his blade. He has it, tries to slip it out for Puschinsky. Back to the point. Seibel trying to hold the line. Bemidji has to clear here as Seibel has it and goes over to his D-man Clay. Over to Puschinsky. Puschinsky. To Clay again. Just dumping it in on net. A little dangerous puck actually from the goaltender. And in on the forecheck, Williams in behind the net. Far side, Puschinsky trying to pinch that puck off. Williams there as well as it's thrown out to center. Lossing back at his own blue line. Gets it up to Garrison. And now Bemidji gains the line here. 3-on-3. Long shot coming here from Alex as he chases down his zone. Rebound into the corner. Tries to backhand it out in front. Be picked up by Bagley once again. Coming down from the point. Gould slips it back to the corner. Nobody there, though, for Bemidji off the wall. Gould again, long shot. Intercepted by Garrison. Garrison, a little stick handling, knocked away from him. And now Williams in on the four-hit check here. Still has it on his blade, looking to go back to the point, off the wall. It'll go to Gould. Gould got guys in front, too, looking for a redirect. Bounces around, loose puck. Still a high crease here. Puschinsky chance. He goes back to the point for Lossing. Gets through him, though. And a bit of a break. Everhart should come out and play this puck. And he eventually will. He swipes at it and missed it completely, though. As the puck gets by him into the corner. All good for Bemidji for the moment, at least. Into the Zamboni doors. Williams just gets it out to center ice in the midst of a line change here. It looks like it's going to start it for Bemidji. Bagley coming across the line. Another long shot here. Everhart's going to cover that one up with 12:04 to go. And Everhart, yeah, that's always a danger. Goaltenders, if you're a little cautious coming out to play the puck. And good thing that was going wide, eh? Face off to the right side of Everhart. Back to the point. Block shot coming. That was high sticked, actually. It's rolling it to the corner. It'll be Seibel backing it around here near side for Clay. Chipped off the wall, backhanded up, not all the way in. Bouncing off for Seibel. And now Seibel's going to find Sherwood again, springing him down the right wing. Couple breaks here for Bryce here this afternoon already. Tries to slip it out for Hendricks. Going to chase that puck down, and he'll take it in behind the net. He's got Bryce out in front. He's got a man back at the point. Still holding. Tries to go top middle, actually, through some Flyer players. And eventually right back on the stick of Grand, actually. Grand, a couple of nice moves. Trying to get it over to Bryce. He'll go back to the point, though. Clay coming down top of the circle. Long shot. Glove save made here. Clay scored a goal like that yesterday. Back from the point. Right to the top of the circle. And he had some more traffic when he scored that one yesterday. That was in in Moorhead. And it got through the goaltender. Yeah, tough loss in Moorhead to finish out the day yesterday, 4-2. Here's Gould coming down. Gould takes a long shot. That gets redirected over top of the glass. And back to him here at the point. Eventually another one coming. Big rebound. Still lying there. Bounces here to the near side. Plenty of shots on net. Bemidji here early on. I guess probably about 8-1. Something along those lines. Bemidji outplaying Bagley, at least to start here, is Lossing. Kind of roofed it around here to the near sidewall, and a bit of a break for Bagley again. Bagley getting to the zone through the legs of Gould. In behind the net, knocked off. Saucy got a subtle shove of the opponent and took him down as Grand comes across center down the left wing. Little toe drag, trailer. Hendricks picks up that loose puck. He'll chase it into the corner. Now in behind the net, looking to go up top. Defense was just, the pairing actually was just taking a change. And Hendricks is going to take a shot on net himself, and it'll be gloved down again. Bagley goaltender, busy here early on. Bemidji yet to cash in. Kaiser, Van Vick, and Thomas up front. And Bagley with the face-off win. Fired around the near side here. Clay's going to come down, play the puck in the corner. Still has it. Weaves back Throws it out in front, right out in front there too for Kaiser, and just couldn't quite connect as Clay goes in behind once again. Looking to go back to the point, Seibel. Seibel throws it right back into the corner for Thomas, hops off his blade a little bit, and Thomas down the left side. Got a couple guys in front, backhands it out, looking for the rebound, but Bagley goaltender to cover that one up once again.
Do you think they can still hear me, or is it just the return?
Face off again, Kaiser here. It's going to go back to the point to Lossing. Back to Kaiser. Van Vinken after the puck. Back to Lossing, long shot. That one trying to get redirected by Thomas in the front, and Gould is going to come down, pick up the puck, and long clearing pass doesn't get out. Bagley really caught in their own zone for most of this game here early on. The goaltender's glove is getting tested. Testing 1, 2. For some reason, it's not the same volume on the return feed. I don't know. Face off, Bemidji goes back to the point here. Lossing keeping it in for the moment. Now Garrison's going to take a long shot. That goes off a leg. Williams gives it right back to Garrison. He turns, throws it through the crease here, and Clay's going to fire one around. That one goes off a blocker. Back to Garrison again. Garrison stepping around his man. Going to take a shot off the side of the net. Williams now back on his blade. He tries to roof it. Ends up going short side high and miss wide. Bagley just trying to get it out. Can't. Williams holds the line once again. Over to Garrison. Takes a shot. Rebound laying there. Finally, Williams, Garrison banging at it. And they'll be covered up here by the Bagley goaltender. We've got to be up to about 15 shots on net to about 2 in favor of Bemidji in this one. And they've just not been able to pick a corner here. They just keep plugging away. Yeah, Garrison. Face-off win. Over to Seibel. Seibel steps in, takes a big shot, too. That one misses blocker high. Back to the point, and Bagley trying to get away from it out of their own zone, and just can't seem to collect and hold on to that puck possession at all here this afternoon. Here's Bagley again. Off the wall. That'll be intercepted. Clay. Now Garrison trying to fish that one free. It's banging around a little bit. Eventually it comes loose here for Puschinsky. And Puschinsky, Thatcher's going to skate well all the way down the right wing, going to cut in hard. Got around his man. Tries to slip back to the short side and got that puck knocked away from him. I don't know if the puck ever went in on the goaltender here. Clay is going to throw it back into the corner. To the top middle. And Gould's in a foot race here with the Bagley Flyer forward. And Ozzy got a piece of that. Hendricks knocks that one away and offside here for Bagley. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened with the sound. Yeah, it was probably a little louder. Tried to just readjust some of the cables here. All good. So no score. We're halfway through this, or more than halfway through this first period of play. Sherwood over to Hendricks. Hendricks, poke checked off the puck, recollects it here. Gets around 1, 2 guys, and still trying to barrel forward. Grand in to help out. Over to Hendricks in the top middle. And picked by Bagley. Bagley going down 3-on-1 now as they got a man out in front all alone. Scores! Oh boy, how you like that? A scoring opportunity for Bagley, and they make good on it. 1-0 lead over Bemidji, who has dominated most of this first period of play. But that's what it takes. One odd man rush, and boom. Bagley's got the lead. Clay over to Grand. Grand going down the wing, gets knocked off the puck. Bagley there to the near side in a way, and some good speed down the left wing all the way down to the corner. And back up to the top. That gets by a man, and all the way down it's going to go. An icing call, going to wave off here. Goaltender comes out to play the puck anyway, so negates any kind of icing as Bagley gets it off the wall. Intercepted here by Hendricks. Got a couple guys out in front too. Hendricks just getting rubbed off that puck a little bit. Some good help by Grand here as Owen has it in the corner. Look to go opposite corner. Still has some space. Backhands it out to Hendricks in front. Scores! One-timer! Beautiful play by Owen Grand, who set that one up completely behind the net. Little puck patience, heads up, finds open space, and Hendricks ends up putting it over the blocker side. 1-1 here from the BCA. Van Vinkt. And Thomas. To Kaiser. Kaiser gets it over to Clay. Tries to hit Thomas there on the far side. It goes right over to Kaiser. Now Caden's got Van Vinkt out in front. Kaiser going to take it himself. Tries to sneak it around the backhand too. Another nice save by that Bagley goaltender as it comes out to center. Seibel keeping him to the outside, and Bagley's just forced to throw the puck in deep here. Seibel tries to go off the wall, intercepted by Bagley. A little offensive zone puck possession here for the Flyers, at least for the moment. Kaiser tries to get it up, and Thomas slips it out to Clay in the middle. Maybe a little 2-on-1 developing here for Bemidji. Clay over to Van Vinkt, takes a shot. Didn't get all the way through, went off a defender's legs actually. And now Van Vinkt back to Clay, over to Van Vinkt. Nice play. Joey throws it out in front. That one got through. Ozzie takes a shot coming down from the point. High slot, swiped at by Thomas a couple of times. Bagley's going to get it out. Skating down the left wing with it and throwing it in behind the net. It'll be Gould chasing it down for Bemidji. Now Clay picks up the loose puck. 4.5 to go here in this first period of play. Clay along the wall. Trying to punch it up and out. Comes off for Gould, and away goes Ozzie. Gould here to the near side. Van Vinkt. It's into the corner. I think he tried to throw it back out to the point. Just got intercepted kind of off the skate or something, and Bagley's going to come away with it here. Bagley, way offside. So Winger just kept going, but the puck was never thrown forward, right? That's the deal. And Bemidji's Gould now in behind the net. We got picked off the puck, at least for the moment. Garrison along the wall. Van Vinkt pops out for Bagley again. Long shot. That goes into the corner. Off the wall. Long shot coming. It's going to go way wide. Pops out here near side. Swiped out by Bagley. Some of the forwards, Bemidji eventually changing things up. Garrison got Williams here to the far side. Got a piece of it. No icing. So chase it down on the forecheck goes Williams. It'll be Lossing trying to keep it in at the point, trying to swipe it right back to Williams in along the wall. He's got Garrison out in front, gives him the puck. Backhand shot coming. Rebound as Garrison has it. Now Williams short side, trying to throw it. Now Garrison again. Rebound there for Williams. Throws it towards the net. Defender got down on the puck. Back to the point. Williams to Lossing. Turnaround shot. Knocked away. Not going to be offside. Wow, okay. As Bagley then comes away with it. Another good scoring chance here. Well, Bemidji's had more than their fair share scoring opportunities. Gets it over to Puschinsky from Williams. Puschinsky to the middle. Going to take that short side shot. Bounce it around in the goaltending's uniform. And a little extra pushing and shoving here from Bagley. And that's fairly rare to see Grant go after a guy like that, but must have nudged him the wrong way. Line change coming up here. Hendricks, Sherwood, and Grant up front. It'll be Seibel and Clay at the point. That puck is intercepted. Boy, that happens a lot in Peewee hockey. Face-off wins, back to the point, and the D-men just, there's too many no-look passes, and then one of the forwards that's job is to cover those D ends up picking it off a lot. And it happens both ways, don't get me wrong. It doesn't just happen to Bemidji. Bemidji does that to opponents a lot, but that's something I've noticed a lot this season here. Long shot. That one gets knocked into the corner. Seibel off the wall for Grant. Grant out to Hendricks, now to Sherwood. As Bryce Sherwood comes across the line. Drops it back for Hendricks. He gets poke checked off the puck right to Bryce here. Bryce going short side, takes another hard shot. Goaltender got a piece of it. Now for Grant in behind the net. Grant has set up that beautiful goal. Bemidji is here just moments ago to tie it at 1 as Bagley comes away with it. Some good speed down ice. Now to the left wing and into the corner. Picked up here by Bagley. Thrown out in front one time or two. And a good scoring chance just misses and goes wide. Back to the point, thrown towards the net. Clay's going to come away with it. Over to Sherwood. Gets by him. And Bemidji comes across the line here offside, and they'll make another line change here. 1:21 to go here in this first period of play. We are tied at 1, although Bemidji heavily out shooting Bagley in this one. And Kaiser off the draw. Thomas. Bagley is going to get a free trip out here as Lossing stepped up, though, made a play. And here's Van Vink making a play. Boy, those dangerous passes for Bagley are across the top of their own blue line. As Bagley tries to chip it into the middle and get it out. Eventually, Kaiser intercepting once again. Takes it at the blue line, backhands it in deep. And Bagley goes high off the glass and back out to center. It's going to go. Bemidji has to clear. It'll be Gould. Backhands it up for Joey. Just goes off his blade into the corner. Bagley retreating again. Most of this period it's been spent in the Bagley zone. Far more than the game that we played in Bagley just a couple of weeks ago. Or so we were just coming off another game. Here's a break for Bagley, though. A couple of D-men stepped up. Both got knocked down. Scores. I'm not sure what was happening there, but Lossing and Gould both ran into each other at the top of their own blue line. Both fell down, and that was a gift for Bagley walking in down the right side to make it 2-1. So Garrison, line comes out here. And one of those strange periods where you outplay a team, but you're trailing. We'll see. 20 seconds to go here in the period. Garrison barreling forward here. The puck's offside. Grant's got a hold. And Alex was down. I don't think that Thatcher or Grant saw that Alex was down for that length of time. All good. 12 seconds to go. Face off. It's over to Williams. He's going to cut wide. Maybe a scoring chance here. Oh, rolled up on his blade over top of the net. Puschinsky into the corner. Back to the point. Clay's going to take a shot towards the net. Went off a skate into the corner. That's going to do it for period number 1. 2-1 is your score. Bagley out in front of Bemidji here on the PQ Sports Network. grade A quality chances for Bagley, and they made good on it. Quick opening shift there as Hendricks now. Line comes out. Seibel and Clay back for Bemidji as go back to the point. Seibel to the middle. Sherwood goes down low for Grand. Grand goes rink wide, right through the top of the crease and then knocked away. 2-on-1, Bagley, good speed here down the left side again. Another shot that goes over top of the net. Clay to the corner, now in behind the net. Looking to break out. Sherwood backhands it up to Hendricks. He gets knocked off the puck. Sherwood has it, goes rink wide over to Grand. Grand going to take a long shot right at the goaltender's face, and another quick shift here for Bemidji. I like it, quick shifts. Thomas, along with Kaiser and Van Vink up front for Bemidji. Gould and Lossing at the point. And face-off win. Thomas has it. Dragged it on his backhand, swiped a couple times, still has it now. And he'll get knocked off the puck. Gould trying to step down, pinch, and keep it in. Bagley, though, recollects here and has a chance to get it out. They will. Gould trying to get it right back to the middle quickly to Van Vink, and accomplished. Still has it. Joey going to back it over to Kaiser. Now around for Thomas. Thomas going to go back to the point. That gets knocked off the puck. Van Vink now off the wall, and skating down is Bagley, one of their better players, cutting back to the inside. Yeah, number 20. He's got some wheels. Set up their first goal. Kaiser here to the near side. He goes high off the boards. Nope, that's going to be intercepted and thrown towards the net. Misses high and wide. Then Vink up to the top of the zone, and eventually that's going to escape out. It's Thomas. Van Vink trying to punch that puck through a little bit. Lossing's going to take it now, and looks like he wants to go for a skate off the wall and throws it towards the Bemidji bench. I guess it didn't hit anybody. It went in, though, in deep, and we'll have start of a line change here at some point for Bemidji. As opening couple minutes gone by in the second period of play, and it's a 2-1 lead here for Bagley. More good speed down the left side. Stopping there, got a man in front. It's going to walk out in front. Got a poke check from Eberhardt. Nice save. As Van Vink's going to come away with it. Now has Thomas with him. Van Vink and Thomas got a man with him. And over to Thomas on the backhand, trying to roof it. And that'll be stopped again. Goaltender for Bagley's playing well. He has done a nice job to control his rebounds. Although Bemidji seems to be hitting him in the crest a lot. I'll say that. Williams off the draw, 2-minute back to Seibel. He'll throw it right back into the corner. Puschinsky in after it here. Toe drags behind the net. Still has it. Puschinsky looking to get some help in the corner. Williams is going to come in after it, and now Puschinsky throws it out towards the goaltender. He'll stop it there and cover it up on the face-off to his right side again. So Garrison again on the draw here for Bemidji with Williams and Puschinsky. Seibel and Clay back at the point. And face off, bouncing around. Williams going to come away with it, gets around his man, got knocked away then by, got through Garrison. Now Seibel tries to keep it in, he will, takes a long shot and bounces right to the goaltender again with no rebound. Boy, even the bouncing pucks this kid seems to smother up. It's, we'll see, just keep throwing pucks at the net and see how she goes. Here it's Garrison on the draw, wins a face-off, back, splits the D, actually go to the point as Gould has it. Going to go up the middle with the puck. It's going to be offside. Bagley did not escape the zone there. Face-off coming to the top of the Bemidji blue line. And number of whistles on this shift. Is that about 3 now? The last 15 seconds or so. On the draw, Bemidji fires it around. Puschinsky off the wall. Had Garrison up front. Couldn't get him the puck as Bagley's going to go and gain the zone here for the moment. Got a shot too. Save made. Nicely done by Eberhardt in behind the net on the goal line. trying to throw it out in front and taken away by Lossing. Now Gould, who both D-men are standing right there. It's Puschinsky and Garrison. Williams breaking out 3-on-2 here as Puschinsky gains the line, gets knocked off the puck, and it'll be Bagley going back the other way. Intercepted by Williams. He'll slide it up for Puschinsky again. Puschinsky's going to backhand it in deep and go on a line change. Both Puschinsky and Williams. Garrison goes in on the forecheck. It'll be Sherwood in off the bench trying to knock it into the corner. It'll be Garrison now with it. Tries to slip it out in front. That's intercepted. Bagley's going to get it out to center and fire it right back in. Does Gould, and that'll be an offside against Bemidji. Now face-off coming to the top of the Bagley line. 12:49 to go here, second period. Hendricks line out there for Bemidji now. They've got the goal this line in this one. Face off. Win. Bemidji. Clay has it off the wall. Picked up by Bagley. And eventually thrown into the corner. Clay. Stop hard. Tries to throw it up the wall. Ooh, right up the middle. Here's a long shot coming from Bagley. Glove down by Everhart. And Jeffrey's going to smother that one up. A little face-off to his right side. 12:23 to go here. Second period of play. And again, a 2-0 lead for Bagley in this one. Two 2-1 lead. Sorry. It's Hendricks. Let's go to the near side. Caught long, nice pass too from Grand up to Sherwood as they both go darting down the ice. Bagley, good back checking there from 20. Bagley to stay right with Sherwood the whole way, and that's probably their best skater actually for the Flyers is number 20. Plays some defense on this shift. Off the wall. Clay trying to get it out. Hendricks here for Grand. Grand tries to go rink wide over to Sherwood. Sherwood crosses the line. The puck into the middle. It'll be back to Hendricks. Hendricks takes a shot. Rebound. Oh, Grand almost had himself one. A big rebound. Had his stick on the ice going to the net, though. Like it. Just goes wide. Kept in at the point. Nope, stolen away. Yeah, Clay had it. And then off his skate. Clay trying to slide it over to either Hendricks or Sherwood. It ends up on Bryce's stick. And glove hand save. Again. 11:19 to go here in the second period of play. And now the Kaiser line comes out. Face off, win. Bemidji back to Lossing. Long shot from the point goes wide. Van Vink's going to pick up the loose puck. Tries to go back to the point to Lossing again. He'll go right back to Joey here. Throws it into the middle. Bounces around off some sticks, and eventually out to center ice. Everybody's got it clear. Lossing, Gould, over to Van Vink, who waits for the puck at that blue line. Van Vink down to the Zamboni door. Stops right there, trying to get it to somebody in the middle. Then eventually over to Aussie. He'll take it off the wall here, coming down from the point. A little bit of space. Takes a shot, redirected, slowed down really, as the puck cuts out to center. And Bagley's going to come away with it, at least for the time being. Well, that looked like it was offside to me. He didn't have control of that puck, but he fires one, just grazes the crossbar, it looked like, and still has it on his blade. Gould's going to take it off the wall. Couldn't get it up and out, though. Now second effort. Van Vink's going to do it here for Bemidji. Comes across the blue line. That was intercepted. Back to Gould once again. Now to Thomas. It's by him. Bagley's number 22 there, and then number 20. So I kind of pegged those two guys as two of their better skaters, no question. As Kaiser goes off the wall, step around and man. Nicely done. He'll throw it deep into the corner. Now Thomas has it. He comes off the wall, takes a shot that goes over top of everything. Back to Clay at the point. Clay right along the ice. Rebound. Thomas trying to kick it up to his blade. Never got the shot towards the net. He'll take it in the corner. Looks top middle. There's Seibel coming off the bench. He's going to shovel it towards the net. Kaiser maybe got a piece of that too. Hit some more traffic and won't get out. As 20's going to come away with it here for the most part. They'll be stolen away by Puschinsky. He comes across, just offside. Face off, coming to the top of the Bagley blue line here. Bagley a short bench, no question about it. They've got 2 lines, 10 skaters. Whereas Bemidji has, what do we got, 9 and 5, 14. And away goes Bagley. Coming down ice, poke check by Williams, picked up by Garrison for the moment. Right back onto that right winger's blade. Bagley going to go back to the D. Puschinsky tried to force the play. Now Garrison intercepts that pass. He has it. He comes across the line. He's onside. Going to wind up. Nope. Gives it off to Williams. Now back on his forehand. Still trying to jam through it. It's loose in the crease. Banged at. Oh, Grant had a good chance at it too. Now Clay comes down. And Bagley a good chance to clear the puck here. Out through center ice. And down the right wing. From the corner. Pressure bouncing out in front. I think Everhart maybe got a piece of that puck as it lays to the side. Garrison backs it up, not completely out though. Another long shot coming. Gloved, not handled though as it bounces free into the near sidewall. Seibel now getting some help from Garrison in the corner. Got a piece of it. It goes all the way around to the far side, all the way up top. And defense for Bagley making a move around his man as number 20 comes all the way down again. Still has it on his blade. Hopping into the corner. Goes Saucer, top middle. Taking the long shot here. That's going to hit some traffic. Bounces around. Dangerous puck scores. 3-1. Oh, my. Bagley out in front. Bemidji just couldn't get control of that puck. And some good pressure. Again, 20 steps onto the ice. Dances around with that puck around the outside. And good things happen there for Bagley. 3-1's the score. Face off. Here comes 20. Top middle, takes a long shot, goes over top of the net. In behind. Gould. Long pass here to the near side for Grant. And Grant's going to come down the left wing with it. Grant takes a short side shot, goes off the side of the net. Tries to go back to the point. That's intercepted. Now Gould's going to fire it towards the net. Bounces into the pads of the Bagley goaltender and covered it up there. Goaltenders are going to switch, going to play a half game 8. Looks like Everhart is out and Henry back in for Bemidji. Here's Clay. Short side shot. Oh, that just misses wide too as Sherwood has it. Tries to go back to Hendricks into the middle. And Seibel coming down. Just got swiped back out to Bemidji here. Going D to right wing. And away goes Sherwood. Just coming across on side. Over to Clay. Clay looked like he wanted to backhand it back to Hendricks here. Sherwood tries to go back to the point. Now Seibel. Round for Sherwood again. Sherwood into the middle. Hendricks takes a shot. Goaltender holding firm to that post. Knocked it away. And back to the point it's going to go. It'll be Clay firing it back in. Yeah, goaltender for Bagley's played real well. He's the MVP so far of this game. As the puck's in the offensive zone for Bemidji for the moment at least. And away comes Bagley's number 20 again. Coming across the line. Halted. Can't get in the zone. Circles it back out, and then they'll dump it in. It'll be Seibel around for Clay. Dumps it down ice. It's going to hit way too much snow in front of the benches, though, so it's got no chance of being an icing call. And Bemidji's going to change things up here. Clay. Miles with it. Goes off the wall. Trying to collect it is Thomas as it's out of the zone. It'll be offside too as 14 was caught a little too deep in their own end. And here we go. 3-1 is your score. Bemidji, we're going to get some more pucks to the net. Face off. Controlled by Bemidji. Here comes Joey Van Vick coming down on his backhand. Trying to slip it out in front over to Thomas. Still there. It's loose. Thomas shot. That one just goes wide into the corner. Bagley. Chance to come away with it. Goes off the skate of Kaiser. For the moment, hooded to the middle here for Bagley as they try to gain the zone. Poked out a couple times here by Thomas. We'll see if he can create something here to the outside. He's going to cut wide. Doesn't have anybody with. Oh, he had Kaiser out in front. Here's Thomas. Goes back to Gould here. He slips down. Big shot. That one off the left pad save. Back to Lossing at the point. Long shot, scores. There we go. Little momentum shifter for Bemidji as Lossing takes a good, hard, long shot from the point. Gets rid of it quickly and picks up a goal here with 5 minutes exactly to go in the second. And Bemidji's cut the deficit to 1. The Garrison line comes out for Bemidji, and here comes Puschinsky. He's got Williams on the far side. So tough on that left-handed backhand. It's been noticeable all year. We've got one kid with a right-hand stick on this team. It's been difficult. No question. Bouncing puck, cover it up though. Boy, Garrison and Williams were right there if that puck is loose at all. But again, goaltender for Bagley's done a really nice job of just covering up that loose puck and not giving Bemidji too many second chances. Garrison on the draw here. Williams swiping at it, still in some skates, legs off the legs of Garrison. Back out top of the zone. It'll be Clay getting over to Williams on the left side. A little crossover, got a man in front. That's Puschinsky taking a couple swipes at it. Had a tough, jammed himself a little bit on that backhand. Again, there's an opportunity, right? If it's a right-handed stick, that thing's buried. Here comes Seibel, long shot. That gets redirected, scores! Puschinsky, I think, got a piece of that with his blade from Seibel at the point and finally got some eyes, screened that goaltender, and we are tied at 3. Yeah, well done. And this line probably has had the most shots on net and haven't been able to find one until now. Good job, Logan, getting that puck to the net quickly. Thatcher was right there. I think he got a piece of that too. It'll be Thatcher. Puschinsky, again, he's got a man out in front. That just got poked away at the last second. Now Williamson to help out along with Puschinsky. And the puck's free, loose in the corner for the moment. Now back to Williams. He's got a man in front. He's going to get toe drag, got it knocked away from the goaltender. It's loose. Woo! Goaltender just gloved that in time. I thought Garrison was just going to take the goaltender and throw him into the net too. He's a strong kid. No, definite momentum shifter. We're 3-3 now. And Bemidji looking to take the lead here at some point. Have yet to have it as they come across offside. Okay, and so puck goes in. Picked up by Gould. And a long pass out to center ice. Picked up by Sherwood. Sherwood goes back to Gould. And Gould just across the blue line is going to dump it in. Bemidji had to wait too, so it's going to take a bit for the forecheckers to get in there here, but Bryce comes in and steals that puck away, and Grand ended up gloving that puck down and ended up going right to the goaltender. That's an automatic whistle as he covers that one up. So 3-3 with 3:20 to go in this second period of play. Face-off win for Bagley, though. Get rid of the puck, though. Right to Lossing at the point. He's already got one. Takes a long shot. Glove down. Lossing and Clay Two defensemen that have scored a good night. Logan's got a few goals too, including a hat trick one night. Long shot here, redirected, bouncing puck. Yeah, the paddle of the blade stays out somehow. I think Clay would probably lead the goal scoring department for D for this Bemidji team, but Lossing's close. Aussie picked up a goal. Was it last weekend? Or 2 weekends ago? I'm trying to remember. I think maybe 2 weekends ago. Two. Back to Lossing at the point here again. Down to Sherwood. Takes a one-time shot that goes right down to the blade of Hendricks. He's going to turn around and fire here. Takes a little fluttering puck towards the goaltender who gloves that one down. With 2:51 to go, second period. A lot of whistles. Because Bemidji's got a lot of pucks to the net. Lossing. Backhands it in. Not quite deep, though, as now Bagley's going to come with it. Dangerous puck here. Little poke check from Aussie. Slow things down, and he'll collect it, taking it behind the net. Gets rubbed off as Bagley tries to get something going in the offensive zone. Their goal scoring has mostly come, and their opportunities have mostly come off the rush. We have a penalty call here. This Bagley player is down and hurt. The official ended up calling. It was just kind of out of your screen there in the corner. So the official blew it down. He's slow to get up, but he's okay. Face-off should come outside then. Yep. 2:22 to go. And good to see the youngster's okay. He's got his helmet off on the bench, though, and hey, you got this cage rattled a little bit there along the wall. Is the deal. Kaiser line comes out here for Bemidji. Tied at 3 late in the second period here. Super Bowl Sunday. Oh, we still got, what, about 40 minutes remaining before kickoff. No worries there as Bagley has got a short trip home too. So everyone's going to get an opportunity still to enjoy that game as we enjoy this one. Kept in at the line. Oh, Van Vink. This goes off his backhand here. Seibel taking it, and he's got a little bit of room to come down the left side. Still goes after it, chases it into the corner. Kicks it ahead for Kaiser in the far side corner. Now Kaiser almost looked like he wanted to go back to Seibel, but as a D-man, he comes back to the line. And away goes Bagley here, trying to get through Kaiser. Some good speed to hassle him. Now the right winger for Bagley coming in. Takes a long shot. And first touch of the puck, I think, for Henry. It had been a while. Like, he came in with, about 7.5 minutes into this second period, and that's the first time he had to touch the puck, and that's a tough one, too. Kind of handcuffs you on the blocker. But he covers it up nicely. Face-off win, Bagley. Van Vink had it for the moment. Backhanded up. Not out. It'll be Clay now. Clay skating well down the right side. He's got Thomas out in front. Clay, short side, gets it, throws it out for Thomas. Rebound here for Van Vink. Backhand. Couple other tries. It's loose. Kept in at the line. No. Bemidji has to clear. Another good scoring chance for this line here. As Clay dumps it in. Bagley coming away with it. Backhand. Top middle. And trying to dance inside the zone. That's going to be poked away by Garrison. Williams and Puschinsky out there here for Bemidji. How about Garrison carrying it all the way in deep on the backhand? No rebound. Good rush up ice there from Alex, too. Barreled down. I think he probably kicked that up to himself at one point off his skate, used his stick and his big body, created some space, and good scoring chance. Alex, the face-off. Bagley with the win control right now. Gives it right back up to Garrison. Short side shot, long one that hits some traffic. Back to Lawson, gets all the way through. Rebound, swiped at. It'll be Puschinsky. Williams still banging at it. Oh, man, it's loose. Goaltender for Bagley's got a battery pack vacuum in there somewhere? I don't know what the deal is. I mean, at this point, like, Bemidji's got to have 30-plus shots on net. Garrison shot off the draw. That one Smothered up by the goaltender. Yeah, he does a nice job. I think Bagley's making a defensive change here. That's the slight delay. And they're going to get number 20 out there. Garrison trying to win a draw here. Trying to get Bemidji the lead. 21 seconds to go here in the second. Face-off win. Back to Gould. Going to take the long shot. Glove down. No rebound. 16 seconds to go. Okay. Face-off to the other side. Garrison again. He's going to win it. Back to Gould. He'll get it over to Lossing. Didn't really get it in his wheelhouse. He's just kind of forced to backhand that puck in. Puschinsky back to Lossing again. He's going to step around his man. Creates a little space. Has it. Top shelf scores! All right, the lead with 3.6 to go in the second. And, hey, credit the face-off wins from Garrison. And good shooting from the point. Lossing's got a couple now, and Bemidji takes a 4-3 lead. And it'll be Puschinsky here. Just getting across the line, throwing it towards the net. And as well as that Bagley goaltender has played, and he has played incredibly well, keeping his team in this game. Too much, too often for Bemidji through 2 periods of play, and they'll take the lead to the second intermission locker room. When we return, third period underway. Bemidji with a 4-3 lead on the PQ Sports Network. And welcome back to the BCA as we get you ready for the third period of play here on the PQ Sports Network. Bagley's goaltender has faced 46 shots through 2 periods of play, and Bemidji's only been able to muster 4 by him, but they do have the lead as we start this third period. Shots on net 46-11, according to Jeremy Seibel, who's down the scorer's table. Yeah, wow. It's here to the near side for Lossing. Off the draw. Lossing looking to go all the way down for Sherwood. Bryce throws it into the middle. Hendricks got a piece of that. It's for the moment. Off the wall and back to Hendricks again. Hendricks cutting to the right side, getting around his man. Throwing it out in front. No, I think he tried to sneak it off the goaltender's jersey there. He tried to do it again from the other side. Now he passes it over to Sherwood. He gets knocked off the puck. Oh, hit a wet spot on the ice, and it stopped dead in its track. The puck did. Sherwood slides it out in front here for Grand. Back to Lossing at the point. Lossing going to step around his man, looking to step into one. Locker save as that one gets punched out and eventually beyond the line, and Bagley's going to get it out to center ice. Long shot coming here as Quinn was able to get the right pad down and knock that one away off the wall out to center. Hendricks. Sherwood working this side. Eventually, is it Leave It? Is number 20 there? Oh, he misses wide. Good hard shot, but high and wide. Lossing's going to get there first off the wall. Not out, though. Caught in behind the Bagley youngster's jersey there, and eventually squeaks out for Thomas as he gains the zone, crosses the line. Got a trailer in Sherwood, holds onto it into the corner. Still has it, trying to slide it out in front. No, it's going to be off of his blade, and Bagley's going to take it all the way down ice. Thomas staying on the forecheck, though. Working hard, got the puck back. Well done. Back to Seibel. Over to Hendricks, now to Kaiser. Kaiser down this right wing. He's getting knocked off the puck by Bagley's number 20 there. Is it Leave It? It's tough to see the jersey names on the Bagley jerseys. Bagley jerseys are very, I don't know how many, is there 4 different colors on there? There's black, there's maroon, there's yellow, there's gray, all mixed in there. And in behind that, it's just tough to see the name on the top back of the jersey unless they're right up close to me. But it's Van Vink here coming away 2-on-2, backhands it to the middle for Thomas. Thomas all the way down the left side, tries to slide it across for Van Vink. Swipe a couple times, it'll be Kaiser, and then glove down. The goaltender for Bagley covers it up once again. 14:28 to go here in this third period of play, and a 1-goal lead for Bemidji in this one. Trailed 3-1 at one point in this second period rather. Now here we are in the third. Face off. Picked up by Kaiser. Kaiser now on the backhand, takes the shot, just misses that blocker side low. Wow, Thomas in the corner. He's got some space too, not being hassled, so he's going to walk out with it. Goes behind the net for Kaiser. Kaiser right back out to Thomas. Oh, and he just missed that wide open net. Oh, man. That was a nice setup too. Little give and go behind the net. I love that play. As Clay has it in behind. Nope, not going to go. Twirls in the corner instead, looking to go rink wide, and he takes it for Thomas. It's actually behind him. That's offside Bagley, and Bemidji will make a line change here with 13:50 to go in this third period. And Garrison to Lossing, off the wall. Thatcher. Hey, he just lost the fact that Lossing put it off the wall for him. And Lossing again. Over to Gould. Gould just fans on it off the wall a little bit, then knocked down. Williams back up to the top of the line. As Garrison's going to take the puck away here, 2-on-1. Garrison, he's got Puschinsky on the far side. Garrison takes the shot. Blocker, save, rebound. Over the top of the goaltender, too. Williams with a backhand shot. Softly over top of the face mask, and it just drifted in like suspended animation over top of the goaltender, and Grant picks up the goal. 5-3 lead here. 13:21 to go in this third period of play, and Bemidji 4 unanswered now. Good rush down ice. Garrison with a strong shot towards the net too, and then it's get pucks on the net and start crashing, right? Here's Garrison again. He's got some room in the middle, onto his backhand, slides it over. Oh, just a little too far out of the reach as Grant's got it again, makes a move around his man, over to Garrison, rebound, another quick shot, good hard shot on that too. Here's Puschinsky with another chance, and that crest of the jersey is getting a workout here for the Bagley goaltender. Here, look at him. His head's to the sky. He might have got a little cup check there on that one. He's okay, I think. Gosh, is he having a good game, though. Here's Garrison, quick shot that goes off a shin pad, now bounces off a man. Williams at the top has it. He's going to lean in, take a shot. Glove down, no, over top of the net. Near side here for Clay. Clay just looking to slide it towards the front of the net. That one gets intercepted off a skate back out to center. It's going to roll. And Seibel's going to head man up to Puschinsky here. Puschinsky over to Williams. Still has it. Through a lot of skates and sticks. Eventually Seibel at the top. He's going to take another shot. That bounces around high into the corner. Garrison will be first one after it here on the near side wall. Holds the line for the moment, then knocked away. Swiped out. It'll be Puschinsky with it. Puschinsky's got a man in front. There it is. Swiped at. Garrison fell down as that puck came upon him quickly between his legs, rather. And here comes Bagley trying to answer. Backhand shot off some legs in front. Clay trying to poke it up and at least out of the zone, and he does a good job. Gets a high stick right in the grill for it, too. Yeah. I'm going to mention it. No penalties in this one. Long shot. Fired in. A point of contention for the coaching staff of Bemidji the last couple of games. So that's a knock on wood. Do I have any wood over here? Here's another shot. Sherwood goes high over top of the net here. Near side. Sherwood. Slapping out of him behind the net. Hendricks. On the far side, looks like 20 wants to go for a skate here for Bagley, and he's skating well down that right wing, trying to step around Gould. Does a good job pinning him up along that dasher board. Hendricks over to Sherwood, and Bemidji trying to answer back the other way. 2-on-2, Hendricks and Sherwood. They gain the line. Long shot coming, no rebound. 11:06 to go here in the third. A little bit of a water break for me. Here is Bagley is going to get it up and out. Oh boy, ran into Lossing at the top of the zone, and there it is. I jinxed it, didn't I? Yeah, what would that take? 30 seconds after I said that? And that's a tough call against Lossing when the kid runs into you. That's incidental contact, but face off here to the left side of Quinn, and the first power play of the game. This is kind of why we broadcasters know that the broadcasting jinx is real. It is. It's just real. Back to the point. Long shot coming. Oh, that was dangerous. Just goes over top of the net. Good long, slow shot rather from the winger. Van Vinks got a man in the middle going after Thomas, and he'll skate hard after this puck's got a chance for icing, though. It will be. Yeah, no race for icing here at the youth level, of course, in Minnesota. 10:40 to go, third period. And a 2-goal advantage for Bemidji. Thomas is going to take the face-off here and wins it. Seibel, he's just going to lightly go down the length of the ice. It's going to have just enough to get to the goal line. Unlike the second period, when you throw the puck down the benches there's lots of snow from the kids stopping before they go back onto the bench. It'll slow that puck up. Not so much early in the third period. It's just going to glaze all the way down. Thomas off the draw. Pass it. Oh, pass far side. Picked off by Clay, too. That had eyes over to the winger on the near side that would have been wide open for Bagley. Clay drops it off for Thomas here on the near side. And Bagley's going to skate away with it again. Man advantage for another minute and 15 seconds here as they gain the zone. Got some room here going glove side. And it looks like just getting a piece of it is Quinn right off the tip of his glove here. Bagley again going to go back to the point. No, throws it out in front. Looks looking for some bounce through some traffic, and eventually Seibel's going to release pressure, get it down ice. That's not going to be enough for icing, and Bemidji's able to get at least 3 fresh penalty killers out there here, and Thomas is going to take the puck away on the forecheck down low. So a couple of forwards from Bemidji trying to creep down. It'll be Williams, and now back the other way comes Bagley. Gain the zone offside. Yeah, stopped right at the blue line as he had a couple of trailers with him on the backside. That ended up being about a foot offside. So Garrison's going to come on with Williams. Kaiser's going to be playing the point here as Caden Kaiser's got a little bit more D time here the last couple of weekends as Lossing's in the box, who's the 4th D man. So our third line center, Kaiser, can drift back and play some D here on the PK. 30 seconds to go. Man advantage here for Bagley. D to D. Hops over the stick of Kaiser. Williams racing after the puck here to the near side. Kept into the zone. Maybe got a piece of it. Now Garrison does. He chips it up. Gets it along the wall. Trying to get some help. Grant's going to pick up that loose puck here on the near side. Got a little room cutting on the backhand. Oh, and he just lifts up. Misses a blocker side high. Gould coming down to keep the puck in. He gets knocked down after he it's a puck on his blade, I think, and just kind of tripped over himself a little bit. From the Bagley defender as they gain the zone. Top middle. Shot coming here for 20. Looking for that glove side again. Yeah, he was. That was intercepted, though, by Alex. And behind the net, Williams there first, just trying to fire it all the way out and around. It's going to be held at the zone here by Bagley. Another long shot coming. Redirected. Bouncing free. Kaiser hooked up a little bit going after the puck. Knocked down as Lossing's got it. Bagley bench not happy about a call there, but you know what? The same kid was hooking Kaiser pretty good before that, and they didn't get a call either. So it's Williams trying to step around his man. He does. He's got it in the middle, got a little bit of space, trying to get around his man. Scores! Goes 5-hole, and Bemidji takes a 6-3 lead. That's just at the very end of the penalty for Lossing. Not officially a shorthanded goal, but a 6-3 lead nonetheless. Five unanswered for Bemidji now. Entertaining game. Stressful at times, but entertaining. Thatcher out here with Hendricks. Hendricks going to the left side, got a man out in front, holds in behind the net, getting rubbed off the puck. Now shoved. Now Puschinsky's going to come in and grab it. Got Seibel there, top, takes a quick shot. That one just misses glove side low. Clay to the middle, hops over Grand's stick over to Puschinsky. Now for Clay. Clay taking a long shot, gloves it down the goaltender for Bagley. Yeah, you just got that sense. It's just too much too often from Bemidji. The waves of offense, even at the tail end of that power play, best scoring chance for Bagley. It was a couple of missed opportunities, actually, where they couldn't connect in front, and Bemidji ended up getting the best scoring chance. It'll be Sherwood. Back to Clay. He's going to give it down to Seibel. Logan there from the hash mark. Goes rink wide. Oh, right on the tape for Hendricks, but just, I don't know if it hopped over the top of his stick there or what it was, but it'll be Bagley coming out, and Seibel over to Grand. Grand over to Puschinsky in front too. Hendricks turnaround shot. I was just thinking about that first goal Bemidji scored, actually, that Owen Grand setup was just beautiful. It's back in the first period. Clay cross for Gould. Gould going to step down. Lots of room. Glove down again. Bagley goaltender. If you can see it, he's making at least a first stop on it, it seems like, most of the time here this afternoon, as we're getting up close to kickoff at the Super Bowl. Who do you like tonight, Pat?
I want the Seahawks.
I like Seahawks too. I almost feel like, Sam Darnold, he's going to be the MVP. He's going to throw 4 touchdowns because the Vikings got rid of him, basically. So that's going to, it's almost like an extra added knife in the back. So we'll see what happens. New England's got something to say about it. Here's Thomas, short side shot, goes off the side of the net. Kaiser pinching along the wall. It'll be Sherwood giving it back to Thomas. Thomas back into Kaiser now. And for Thomas, he's got some short side try. Oh boy, I think he could have stepped out, but he felt like he had a little bit of room to get it over the shoulder of the goaltender, but face off the other dot. Guys will figure that out. Now Kaiser's playing center here with Sherwood and with Thomas. Long clearing pass goes all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing off a stick there, or a skate at center. Gould first one in here for Bemidji, gets it up to Thomas. And Thomas runs into a Bagley player, does a spin, gets it through, and down ice. It's Bagley, D to D. Eventually Sherwood along the wall. And Sherwood with it here in the corner, goes right, nice pass back out to Kaiser, has a little room, takes a shot. Right on top of it. Williams was down there. That goaltender for Bagley again covered it up quickly. 5:41 to go here, third period. And I'm guessing that everyone's going to be home a little bit earlier. Coaches will be making a very quick chat in the post-game locker room here. Williams gets it back to Seibel, fluttering puck towards the net. Garrison, he tried to go off the side of the net. Now Williams right out in front. Oh, Van Vink goes rooftop and goes over the crossbar. I think it maybe even touched the very top of that bar. As Van Vink had it out in front. Now it's still loose, and away goes Bagley with it. Goes rink wide, stolen away by Clay. Clay up for Van Vink. Van Vink trying to backhand it to the middle. He gets knocked down. Clay's going to skate away with it here to center, dump it in, looking for some forecheckers with just under 5 to go. Williams, first one down there on the left side. Looking to go back to the point. Seibel goes D to D. Cross to Clay, goes off skate though, the defender. And everybody has to escape. Long clearing pass out center ice. Does it connect? Garrison chips it off the wall. Bagley recollects it again. Williams again off the wall and gets to offside for Bagley, and that'll do it for that shift of Bemidji. 4:28 to go here in the third. Yeah, I like Seattle though. Either way, their defense, we'll see. See if New England can run the football at all. Should be an entertaining game. It's this one has been. Here comes Puschinsky's got some room, slides it right along the ice, misses blocker side low. Back out to center. It'll be Hendricks picking up the puck. Boston trying a little toe drag, got around his man. A little bit of space here. A lot of traffic to get around. Toe drags again, going to draw a penalty. Bemidji goes on the power play. Quinn leaving the box here for an extra attacker as Puschinsky still has it, and a penalty call here against Bagley. And Hendricks is down, and he's very slow to get up. He got a good shove from behind here, and he's favoring his left leg. So hopefully Boston is. He has to come off the ice now. Hopefully he's okay. Face-off win, Sherwood. Bemidji trying to keep it in. Lossing doing a good job holding the zone, getting some help, dragging it in. That's Puschinsky. Thatcher cuts back into the inside. Roofs it, scores. Bagley goaltender there that time. He got caught really deep in his net. He's probably just exhausted. I get it. He's up to probably about 60 shots on net here. But he was down and he was deep and gave away the entire top half of the net. Power play goal. Bemidji makes it 7-3. Nice shot, though, by Thatcher. No doubt about it, as he's going to take this loose puck, and he gets it up for Grand. Grand quickly across to Sherwood as he gains the zone. Going to take a long shot. Glove down again. Bagley goaltender. 3:25 to go in the third. So Kaiserline comes back out. Looks like they've kind of reset after the power plays. Thomas giving it back to Seibel. Over to Thomas again. Bounced off a defender. Has it. Harassed. Looking to get some help from a teammate. Van Vink comes in. Stolen away. Bagley comes across the line. And no penalties called. Okay, good. Kaiser got a piece of that, still has it on his blade, and he's going to go for a skate here down the right wing. Again, just under 3 minutes to go here. Bemidji has taken control of this one, 7-3. Oh, tripped up, yep. As Kaiser's going to draw a penalty. Van Vink has it, throws it out in front too, as Bagley touches up the puck rather, while the face-off. Here coming to his left side. Kaiserline going to stay out here for the power play try. 2 minutes on the board. 2 minutes or less, we'll see here as Gould has it. Drifts in right on the dot. Oh, he roofed it over top of everything back to Lossing at the point. And Lossing being harassed has to stay on the same side. Chips it ahead. That's a nice little play. Gets his puck right back on his stick. And here comes Jaxson again, cutting to the middle, drives towards the net, rebound. Van Vink's got it, still loose. Oh, wow, how'd that not go in? Squirts to the hash marks here. Thomas helping now. Back to the point. Kaiser steps down. Now Thomas again. Still with it. Thomas gives it over to Lossing. Lossing on the hash mark. That gets knocked away, and now Bagley maybe with a scoring opportunity. One of their better skaters coming down the wing. Toe drag around his man. Ozzy knocked him off. Good help from Kaiser as well. Top middle intercepted again by Caden. Now Bagley's got it back. Quinn covers that one up quickly. 1:48 to go here in the third. Henry not as tested as Jeffrey was. I think that's probably fair to say. Certainly not in this third period. Bemidji's come out and really owned it. But Henry would get credit with the win here today. And so Williams is going to go down the left wing. He gets rubbed off, tries to get around his man. Garrison in to help out, along with Williams. Back to the point eventually for Seibel. Seibel right to, Garrison. Not sure if that was going to be a redirect type of thing, or here comes Clay. Gets it across for Seibel. Lots of room, steps right in, takes his shot, misses here, glove side low. Clay chases that one down. Power play again here for Bemidji. Still another 35 seconds to go in the man advantage. Seibel going to get down to Williams in the corner. Got a man up top. That's Garrison. Takes a hard shot. Glove save. And I think Alex, I know he can shoot a lot harder than that. I think that kind of rolled on him just a little bit. Didn't get quite the mustard he wanted on that. Good hard low shot though. 26 seconds to go. Man advantage, over a minute to go in the period, of course. And Bagley changing some personnel here. Eventually it's 5-on-4. They got it set here. Loose puck. Williams going after it. It'll be stolen away by defense of Bagley. Puschinsky in on it as well. Trying to get it up and out. Eventually Bagley will at the blue line. No, I guess they didn't. Held in there by Garrison too. Garrison going to take a low, hard shot over to Puschinsky. Puschinsky trying to jam it up on the side. Oh, right through the crease and in behind the net. Williams after the puck. Pokes it over to Puschinsky. Puschinsky got a man in front. There's Garrison. How about that? Williams to Puschinsky. Garrison. Bing, bang, boom. Not a power play goal, though. No, the power play had just expired either way. 8-3 Bemidji. And a nice passing play. 36 seconds to go in this one. And Bemidji was 7 unanswered. Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe the shots might even be up around 65 in favor of Bemidji in this one. The Bagley goaltender played really well. Really well. Here's Hendricks still with it. Heads that puck up to Sherwood, takes a shot. Rebound over top of the net, and that is going to do it. Off to the Super Bowl we go with an 8-3 victory for Bemidji B1 over Bagley. A really nice win here too. It's both Everhart and Quinn celebrating both goaltenders and their efforts here this afternoon. And we'll see you next week from Districts. Districts in Red Lake Falls. There we go. Most of folks either staying in either Crookston or Thief River, whichever works out best. Until then, thanks for joining us here this afternoon, and have fun with the Super Bowl, everybody. Bemidji with an 8-3 victory. Good afternoon, everyone.